Welcome to your Lana Del Rey reading with Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. We're going to get started here. Not wasting any extra time. Make sure that you go check out all of the things. Share, like, follow, subscribe. Do all of those things to make sure that you are allowing yourself to share this channel, especially if you really enjoy it. Make sure your friends and your family know about it. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading. I'm only doing this reading because how willy-nilly all of that went down with the Taylor Swift thing and the Lana Del Rey thing. I just thought it was very strange, very uncomfortable with the way she was treated. It's almost like she was like a little rag doll that Taylor Swift was running around with. That's how it felt. I don't know specifically how that all runs through, but how the river runs for me was the fact that that was odd. That was odd. I really feel as though that I don't know. I just felt like she's kind of being utilized as a rag doll, a little binky and a blankie, and she didn't want to go up on stage without that. And whether or not you had feelings about it, she didn't really give a fuck, did she? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She did not. Okay. So let's get into this reading. I want to find out what's going on with her. We're going to find out some things on astrology first. Then I'm going to get into a current energy and just kind of find out what's going on as far as, you know, the overall month kind of themes for the next couple months here. Anything influencing, challenging, any conflicts, you name it, avoiding, embracing next month, whatever that might mean for her. We're going to get into it. So she is a Cancer sun sign, and then she is a moon sign, Leo. Birth path is a 5. Ascending is a Scorpio. She was born Friday, June 21st, 1985 at 4:47 p.m. Let's see. All right, so she was born Elizabeth. I really like her name. Elizabeth Grant. And again, June 21st, 1985. Her music is noted for its stylized cinematic quality. It explores themes of sadness, tragic romance, glamour, and sadness. It's just sadness. It's just sadness and depression. I'm not saying that word because I can't today. Some days I just can't say certain words. It contains many references to pop culture, particularly in 1950 and 1960 Americana. She was born in New York City, raised in upstate New York. Lana Del Rey returned to New York City to begin her music career, and following numerous projects, including her self-titled debut studio album, she had a breakthrough, which came through as a viral success of the debut single, Video Games. And that was in the year 2011. And then let's not even get started with Summertime Sadness. We get this. Young and Beautiful, The Great Gatsby. We know it all, darling. Okay, let's get in here. I don't know why I sounded like that. Oh, man. All right, so she's in a place currently, she sees a lot of truth. She sees a lot of light where there was darkness. I feel like she has a lot of pure intention and pure action around her. I feel like she's protected, but her veil is lifted, okay? She very much has a lifted veil, and that's kind of very much so in her music, and we're pretty aware of that, but I feel like it's about something else, because there's a hidden truth here, something that would really, I don't know, it's almost like she made a decision, she made a choice to be a part of this, or a part of something, and as far as her truths, there's some things here that were revealed, okay? And it's almost like she doesn't want the fog to kind of be the lenses she's moving throughout her life in. And she doesn't want to have, you know, rose-colored lenses. She wants to be very clear about what is happening, what the truths are, what needs to be revealed, and all of the things that were in the dark come to light. So I think that she kind of has a half glimpse of something here. It's almost like a half glimpse of what she could truly be. That is so weird. Now that the veil has been lifted, it's almost like, is she ready to see, you know, what's there? Is she ready for that? I mean, because she's only like halfway kind of gotten into that place. So she's in a state in which she's probably transitioning a little bit as far as like perspective, imaging, perception of things. The veil is very much not on. Okay, So here's some things that have already been going on this month. The overall month is just, it's giving me all sorts of lack of direction of something, okay? And I feel like she normally has a ton of direction. What is this? Hold on, I don't know what's going on here. What is this? What's this? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Oh. I don't know what any of that is. Okay, I don't know. I got a new computer, so this is just getting all crazy on me. Or is it? It might be the fact that this somebody's trying to get rid of it. It's not that important. It's not really that important at all. It's not. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There. Okay. So, I feel like, again, there is usually action and intention when it comes to the things that she's dreaming about, the things that she has passions for. She has a lot of drive, ambition in that realm, okay? Her work is her playground. Her playground is her work. It's not a difficult thing. The potential is there. It keeps growing. There keeps being a lot of blissful things going on. I do feel like there is a little bit of lack of direction here. I feel like maybe just like a little bit of a slowdown, but I feel like it's almost like she's in a state of like, is this headed anywhere? Am I getting anywhere, being in this space or being in this place as far as what I want to do? And with that veil lifted and it continually changing the way that she sees things really affects not only her passion, her music, her lyrics, but the way that she's actually seeing the things going on around her. She's probably, double thinking, how important it actually is to win any of these awards. Okay. So what does it actually mean? I do feel like the action here has a lot to do with kind of, coming out of some sort of conflict or, coming away from some sort of loss. That has all to do with this kind of influencing this whole situation as far as her just kind of double guessing or, should I again even have to be dealing with this type of thing? So again, she does not want to cover herself up. She doesn't want to bind herself to any aggression, any delusion, anything that will like block her creatively or emotionally. She doesn't want to be in a place where she's just always kind of questioning and being a little confused. I feel like it confuses her, especially if she puts that veil back over her. She puts herself in a place where she doesn't want to see what's actually going on. It puts her in a place of, confusion, maybe a little bit cold, and she comes off, almost like, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe overly emotional. I'm not even sure, but I feel like, again, just with this Eight of Swords in reverse, it's just indicating to me that she's not wanting to be in this place where she's, closing her mind or her eye to what's actually happening here. Anything going on as far as a challenge within this scenario or within this situation for me would have to be that she's having a very hard time with change. Now, this has to do with her physical matter. Something going on physically, something that has changed, something that is creating some sort of a lack of security or a lack of feeling like, something's being taken care of, or just feeling like she's not experienced enough, even though she's been in this, she's been experienced, but it's almost like there's something treating her as if she is not experienced. It's almost as if she's being treated like careless. They're being very careless with somebody so, I don't know, enlightened, somebody so intellectual, somebody so emotionally able to add to the creative of her work. Like, why would you do that? Why? What's surrounding this? Yeah, they just kind of look away from they look away from, they've seen some choice that she made and they look away from her. Whatever that means. Anything that has to do with her work, her passion, her job, this is very heavy right now. They look away from it. They look away from the potential, the growth. They look away from what it could be or what it could have been. They look away from what it was. And I just feel like there's just very much, almost like it's very guarded, whatever this space is that she works around. Again, just kind of indicating to me that they have kind of forgotten that she exists or forgotten that she's been here. You know, and that's how this is how it's coming off in these readings. This reading is definitely giving me all sorts of that. So just kind of any opportunities, job, any kind of, you know, adding to, you know, her security, her stability, the financials here. I feel like any kind of security, hard work. It's just like that. She's just like, I don't want your handout. Okay. She doesn't want this handout. And whatever was offered to her, like something very like not meaningful, I guess. It just gave her all sorts of like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't want to do that. I've been doing this and you guys just keep like forgetting what's happening. So there is something here as far as her passions and accomplishments. She's moving into a different direction. She's going to start a new beginning and she's going to take you with her. Okay. She does not, I mean, she's going to make you fall right on your knees. That's just exactly where she's going to put you, because this new beginning is coming with pure strength. I feel like it has a lot of depth to it, but this is going to be coming around the bend again. I think by next winter, at least, something new is going to happen with her, especially as far as like any kind of like financial or work related or business venture. And it's going to be successful. I feel like it's very successful. And she might even go back into the roots or the memories of what she used to do. So she might even go back into the things that are really nostalgic to her. So, you know, take my words right now, because you come back when it happens. This is going to be nostalgic. It's going to be a give and take type of thing. It's very much going to be coming in with some sort of a liberation or fairness, or showing some sort of balance in what it was as far as like, you know, this giving and taking thing. So she's just in a place where she doesn't feel like her, you know, her efforts are being paid off, but she will get into a place where that completely comes to a balance, especially with that new beginning and bringing that nostalgic feeling or those memories with this creative endeavor. Anything going on, trying to avoid walking away from something, trying to avoid having a conversation about trying to find some sort of clarity, maybe even in something that she felt like was stolen from her. So something felt stolen from her, okay? And it's almost like she's trying to just avoid whatever that conflict brings. So she doesn't want to clear things up. She doesn't want to be in a place where she's trying to create fairness or, you know, structure, or trying to be in a place as far as like any morale balancing. I feel, yeah, she just feels like she should just walk away from that kind of connection or that communication. I don't think that this feels fair to her, but what is she going to do? She can't really do anything. So all about embracing this inspirational, this purity, this childlike, cheerful energy, all of this abundance, anything of growth. I mean, I feel like there's tons of passion, and that is something that she can embrace. She does not need to wait around for the things that she feels were thefted from her, or she got this big loss. She doesn't want to communicate about it. She's in a place where she's just like, I'm fine, I'm rational, I'm smart, I do not have to deal with this. I mean, besides the whole, like, anyway, I was just thinking about something, but I decided not to say it. So anything as far as, like, supporting, anything that supports her as far as getting into an outcome for the next few months here, support for her can be found in getting into a place where she feels more accomplished, getting into a place where potential, her ambitions, her creative, these things are going to be recognized. These things should be, you know, looked at. And I feel like as far as any action, any courage, she's going to be standing in her bravery. She's going to be standing in all of that. She's not going to just be sitting still for this. It's going to be heated. It's going to be hot. There's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of open adventure in this next few months into next winter. I most definitely she's going to have something new here. It's almost there. I can feel that it is almost there, but there is some sort of outcome as far as fairness or judgment, or feeling like something was judged too quickly, or feeling like she might have been judged too harshly. I feel like that's coming very much to an end, just kind of coming to a place of peace and calmness, and allowing, you know, just open arms to any kind of beautiful sounds or beautiful feelings as far as like her outcome for this. And again, just new opportunities that will be coming in as far as her passions. Anything to celebrate would be the fact that she has a lot going on creative wise, and so she'll be ready for that new beginning. She'll be ready for that handout for sure. And I think this is all having to do with, again, how she managed this recent event. I don't think that this new opportunity that's coming in, this new beginning, this really rad situation of nostalgia and memories, I don't think she's going to bring all this up and get into this really great, you know, wonderful, pure, strong place unless she had not created that wave, that beginning wave. And that's kind of how she, you know, her response, or the way that she responded during that situation with Taylor Swift. I feel like she did that with grace. She did it, and I think, yeah, she was uncomfortable for sure, but I feel like it you know, it brings things back together, brings things back whole. So it's a uniting of something for her, which is really beautiful. Anyway, please go ahead, hit subscribe, do all the things. I gotta get out of here and do another reading. Please go ahead and share, like, and follow if you would, please and thank you. Other than that, enjoy the rest of this beautiful night. Bye.